Good morning, students. Today we are going to learn about linear approximation of several variables. Several means more than one variables if we are having. What is linear approximation? Already we learned with one variable. Now we are going to learn for several variables. Okay. So now suppose I have two variables x and y. Then f of x naught comma y naught plus. Since I have two variables, what I have to do? I have to do a differentiation, that is partial differentiation. So dou f by dou x into x minus x naught plus dou f by dou y into y minus y naught. When this will be happen? If I have only two variables. Supposing I have three variables, then I can get f of x naught, y naught, z naught. Then since I am having three variables, I have to find out dou f by dou x, dou f by dou y and dou f by dou z and substitute those points in that and substitute in these three functions, factors. Okay, now if you are going to find out differentials, what do you mean by differentials? Already we learned that now. So in the previous class we learned. So now we are going to find out differentials using partial differentiation. That means more than one variables. Therefore, df is nothing but dou f by dou x into dx plus dou f by dou y into dy because I have two variables. If I have three variables, then it will be dou f by dou x into dx plus dou f by dou y into dy plus dou f by dou z into dz. Okay, when this will be happen? If I have three variables x, y and z. That means both, that is all the three variables are not dependent. Therefore, we can use partial differentiation here. Okay. Now, I just explained this. If we have z of x comma y is equal to x square y plus 3xy to the power 4, where x and y belongs to R. Now find the linear approximation for z at 2 comma minus 1. So one point is given to us and a variable of z of x comma y is given and the function is also given to us. Now we have to find out linear approximation. So how many variables here we have? Two variables. So we have to apply the first formula. So we are applying it as z into z of x naught comma y naught dou z by dou x, x minus x naught plus dou z by dou y, y minus y naught. So what are the things you have to find out? Z at this point, dou z by dou x at the point and substitute here. Then dou z by dou y at this point, again substitute it here. Okay. So one by one we are going to find out. First we are going to find out z at x naught comma y naught. If I am substituting this value in the given equation, then I will get the simplifications like this. So if I simplify, then I will get the value equal to 2. So z of x naught comma y naught will be equal to 2. Now what I have to find out? I have to find out the differentiation. So now dou z by dou x. If I am differentiating that, that is I am going to differentiate with respect to x. That means what we have to do? If I am going to do it partially means then y will be constant. So I have to differentiate only the variable x. So x square's differentiation is nothing but 2x and y will be as it is. Here x differentiation is 1. Therefore it will be 3 into y to the power 4. Now I have to substitute this 0.2 comma minus 1 in this. If I am substituting that, then I will get the answer is equals to minus 1. That is the value of dou z by dou x at the point 2 comma minus 1. Now what I have to do? I have to find out partially differentiating with respect to y. Therefore, if I am differentiating z with respect to y, I have to treat only the variable y, keep x as a constant. That means y's differentiation is 1 and here y's differentiation is 4 into y to the power 3. So if we are doing the differentiation, it becomes x square, 4 3s are 12, so x into y cube. Now I have to substitute the point 2 comma minus 1 in that. So if I am substituting that, I will get the answer equal to minus 20. Now what I am going to do? I am going to substitute all these values in the given equation. Okay, come, let's we substitute those values. So what are all the known things? I know a point and I know the value z x naught comma y naught. that is equal to 2 and dou z by dou x at the point and dou z by dou y at the point. Now I am going to substitute all these things in the equation. So if I am substituting that, I will get an equation like this. X naught gives me the value as 2, y naught value is minus 1, therefore it becomes plus 1. So now we are substituting these things. If I am simplifying that, I am getting the equation as minus x minus 20y minus 16. This is the linear equation, but we are approximating it here. Okay, let me do one more problem with 3 variables. So let w of x, y, z is equal to the function is given to us and find linear approximation at a point. Because I have 3 variables, I am having 3 point, that is a point has 3 values, 2, minus 1 and 0. Now what is the thing we have to find out? W at this point. Then dou w by dou x at this point. Dou w by dou y at this point. Dou w by dou z at this point. Then we have to substitute there. So one by one we are going to find out. First I am going to find out w. So if I am substituting the values, then I am getting the result equal to 6. Next what I have to do? I have to differentiate with respect to x. So here I have x, it becomes 2x. Here I have x, it becomes 1. Here there is no x. Therefore what is the differentiation? Yes, it will be equal to 0. So therefore dou w by dou x is equal to 2x minus y alone. There is no z, it becomes 0. Now I am going to substitute the point in this. So if I am substituting the point, then I am getting the result equal to 5. Similarly, I am going to find out what is dou w by dou y. If I am differentiating with respect to x, there is no x here and here. So only this portion will be differentiated. Therefore, I am getting minus x. If I substitute, I am getting minus 2. Then dou w by dou z, there is no z. Here also there is no z. Only the third term is having z. I am going to differentiate that partially. Then sin z differentiation is cos z. Therefore, we get that is equal to 3 cos z. Substitute the value of z equal to 0. Therefore, you will get the answer equal to 3. Now, what we have to do? We have to substitute all these things in the given differentiation equation, that is linear approximation value. I am going to substitute all these things, that is w's value, dou w by dou x, dou w by dou y, dou w by dou z. So if I am substituting that, then I am getting the equation as 5x minus 2y plus 3z minus 6 is equal to 0. After if I am simplifying this, then I am getting the equation like this. Okay. So if I have the values linear approximation with several variables, what I have to do? I have to do differentiation partially. That is partial differentiation. We cannot differentiate it directly, because if we are going to differentiate, then those variables will be depend on some other values. Okay. So now we are going to look at function of function rule. Already we know this. Function of function. What do you mean by function of function? Suppose if I am having logarithm of x, that is a function. If I have logarithm of sin x, that is function of function. Already you learned this in 11th standard. So log x means that is a function because it has only one. Log of sin x, there are two functions involving. A function is involving on another function. So that means function on function of function. So now we are going to find out what is that. So here we have a variables, that is u is nothing but x, y, z. How many variables are here? 3 variables are here. So once we have more than one variables, then what is the thing? We have to find out partial. Now this x, y, z will be function of some other variable. I have x, y, z. Now that x, y, z is a function of some other variable. Let me see. If I have x is a function of t and y is a function of t, z is a function of t, we should have a common variable here. So all the three are x is a function of t, y is a function of t and z is a function of t. If I have u of x, y, z, all these are independent, then what we can do? We can partially differentiate it. So what I am going to do, if I am differentiating it, I will differentiate with respect to partially with respect to x. and this one is differentiating partially with respect to y. Here I can differentiate it partially with respect to z. Now look at here, x is a function of t alone. That means I have only one variable. I am not having more than one variable. If I am not having more than one variable, what is my differentiation? D. It is not dou, it is d. We are differentiating. So then x differentiation is dx by dt because it is a function of t. That means I may get x is equal to some t square plus 2t. It is a function of t. Therefore, the next one is if I am having y, then dy by dt. Z means dz by dt. Now we are going to find out what is the differentiation. I am having a function with y, with u, and I ended with t. So that means if I am differentiating it, I will get the value from, that is, function with respect to x, that is with respect to t. Okay, so there is a function of function. So therefore, if I am going to find out du by dt, I have to take this value first. That is, I am taking du by dx into dx by dt. For the path of x is dou u by dou x into dx by dt. So dou u by dou x into dx by dt. What is the path for y? So path for y is nothing but dou u by dou y into dy by dt. So plus dou u by dou y into dy by dt. What is the path for z? For z it will be dou u by dou z into dz by dt. So plus it will be dou u by dou z into dz by dt. So this is a function of function rule. A function having xyz, that xyz is having some other function. In the previous example, if you look at, then you will get z is equal to some xy plus z. That's it. Xy plus not z. That means if I am having it as u, xy plus z. That's all. That is a function. If I am having again x is equal to some other variable with respect to t or with respect to theta, then that is called function of function. Is that clear? Okay. Now we are going to solve problems using this. U of xy is equal to, see, look at here, x square y plus 3xy power 4. But what is given to us? X is equal to e power t and y is equal to sine t. So u is a function of x and y are functions of t. Okay. Now we have to find out du by dt. So we are going to find out all the things. What is du by dt? Dou u by dou x into dx by dt plus dou u by dou y into dy by dt, since we have only two variables. So now we are going to find out each and everything. First I am finding dou u by dou x. Then if I am differentiating this, then I will get the result like this. So then dou u by dou y is I am differentiating partially with respect to y. So now we have to find out dx by dt. So t's differentiation, e power t's differentiation is only e to the power t. And dy by dt, sine's differentiation is nothing but cos t. Now we are going to substitute all these things here. That's all. Okay. So if I am substituting that, then du by dt is equal to, I am just carrying all these things, just a multiplication. So plus and multiplication of these two. So this is called the differentials. Okay, that is differentials in function of function rule. Now, in the same way, du by dt is equal to this. Now, what we have to do is, x and y are in the function of t. So that means we have to convert our values of x and y in the form of t. So I am going to substitute. What is x? X, it is given to us, e to the power t. Y is also given to us, that is equal to sine t. We are substituting those values. So if I am substituting that value, I am getting the result like this. Okay. So suppose t's value equal to 0. It is given there in the question itself. So at t is equal to 0. If t is equal to 0, then what is e to the power t? E power 0 is nothing but 1. What is sine t? Sine's differentiation is sine 0 is nothing but 0. What is cos t? Because we have cos also. Then cos 0 is nothing but 1. So we are going to substitute those values in the given value. What value we got it. So if I am substituting here sine 0, 0, sine 0, 0. Anyway, addition of 0 values will be equal to 0. Now here it becomes, for cos alone, we'll get the answer equal to 1. For here, e to the power 0 is nothing but 1. Therefore, we can get 1 into 1. So what is my answer? My answer equal to 1 at the point t is equal to 0. Suppose the point is not given to us, then you can stop the answer here itself. Here itself you can stop the answer if the value of t is not given to us. Is that clear to you all? Okay. Now, let me see a problem with three variables. So, let u of xyz is given and x is equal to e power minus t, y is equal to e power minus t cos t and z is equal to this. I have to find out du by dt. So, I am having function of function rule. U is a function of x, y and z. X, y, z's are functions of e power, that is t. So now we are going to find out du by dt, that is dou u by dou x into dx by dt. What is the next one? Dou u by dou y into dy by dt. Then what is the next one? We have three variables here. So dou u by dou z into dz by dt. Okay, now we have to find out one by one all these values. Okay, first I am going to do partial differentiations. Then we will do the differentiations of x, y and t. So now what is dou u by dou x? Only x differentiation is 1. So it becomes only yz. Then dou u by dou x is nothing but yz. Then what is the value of dou u by dou y? Dou u by dou y is nothing but, we have to differentiate only y, then it becomes xz. Then dou u by dou z is nothing but z's differentiation is 1, therefore we will get it as xy. Now before we are substituting that, can you remember in the previous problem we substituted at the last? Here itself even you can substitute the values of x and y. So what is y and z? We have the values of y and z. Substitute here itself and simplify it. Then it will be easy for you to substitute. So if I am substituting that, I am getting the answer like this. So then x into z, I am just multiplying x and z. Next one, x into y, so I am just multiplying these two. So if I am multiplying e power minus t into e power minus t becomes e power minus 2t into cos t. Now we got all these things in the form of t. It is easy for us while we are substituting. Next step, what we have to do? We have to find out dx by dt, dy by dt and dz by dt. So now we are going to find out those things. For that we need these things, so I am just taking it here. So all these x, y, z values are given. Dx by dt. What is the differentiation of e power minus t? Minus e to the power minus t. Then what is the differentiation of dy by dt? Multiplication of two functions. So what we have to do? We have to keep one function and do the differentiation of other. Plus keep the other function and differentiation of the other. So it becomes e power minus t into cos t's differentiation is minus sin t. Cos t into e power minus t's differentiation is minus e to the power minus t. We can take minus and e power minus t as common. Therefore, we will get sin t plus cos t. Next one, we have to find out what is dz by dt. What is the differentiation of sin t? Cos t. Therefore, we are differentiating. Now, what we have to do? We have to substitute all these things in the given du by dt formula. So, if you are substituting that, we need all the values. So, I am just taking the multiplication of all the values. So, if I am taking a multiplication, see, look at here, e power minus t into e power minus t. So, e power minus 2t. Here also I can multiply, it becomes e to the power minus 2t. Here already I have e to the power minus 2t. Shall we take it as a common? So, if you are taking it as common, then we will get minus cos t sin t. Then here plus sin t cos t. If I multiply sin square t, then here it becomes cos square t. So minus sin square t and then sin t cos t. Then cos into cos becomes cos square t. So if we are having the values like this, then we can rearrange it. Here we have 2 times of this value. Therefore it becomes minus 2 cos t sin t. Then cos square t minus sin square t. Okay, so then this is equal to the value of 2 cos t sin t is nothing but that is sin 2t. We know the formula already. Sin 2 theta is nothing but what? 2 sin theta cos theta. So we are substituting that in the form of t. And cos square t minus sin square t is nothing but cos 2t. Okay, so this is the value. Now, let me see one more problem. Here the point is given to us 1 by 2 comma 1. So here what is given? Dou w by dou y. We are not finding du by du. So here w is a function of x, y and z. You just look at x is a function of u and v, y is a function of u and v, z is a function of u and v. So that means if we are having more than one variables, then what we have to do? We have to differentiate partially. Are you understood? In the previous problem, x, y, z are functions of only one variable t. Here x, y, z are functions of two variables u and v. So if it is two variables, we have to do only partial. There is no dx, only dou x. Is that clear? So therefore, we are going to find out dou w by dou u is nothing but first, we have to differentiate w. Then we have to differentiate x. So dou w by dou x into dou x by dou u. That means what are all the values, that is what are all the variables having you have to differentiate. So I finish only for x. What I have to do? I have to do it for y and z. So then it becomes dou w by dou y into dou y by dou u, then dou w by dou z into dou u by dou z by dou u. I am going to find out all these things. What is dou w by dou x? I have to differentiate with respect to x. So what is the differentiation? If I am differentiating it, y plus z. What is dou x by dou u? U's differentiation is 1. So similarly, dou w by dou y, I am differentiating, and then dou y by dou u. And again, we are differentiating it like this. So if we are taking a common value, then here it becomes, we are substituting x, y and z. So in the place of x, y and z, if you substituted, you will get the result like this. Now combining the values. So if I am combining it, then we will get the simplifications. So here I can take the point 1 by 2 comma 1 because it is given to us. If I am substituting u is equal to 1 by 2 and v is equal to 1, then I am getting the result equal to 3. So now we have to find out u is for dou w by dou u, we find out. What is the next one? Dou w by dou v. So then as like we have to find out the differentiation, that is partially, because here we are having everything is involving two variables. So now I just take for reference x, y, z. If I am differentiating it, then I am getting the result like this. So then what we have to do? We have to simplify this by substituting all these values. After simplification, then we have to substitute a point. So what is the point? Minus 1 by 2 comma 1 is given to us. So if I am substituting that, then I am getting the result equal to minus 3 by 2. Is that clear? Just a recap of what we learned today, children. So we learned the linear transformation that with several variables, f of x comma y comma z, which is equal to, I just have the first term as I am substituting the points. So it will be f of x naught comma y naught comma z naught plus, I am just taking the differentiation. I am going to take a partial differentiation because we have so many variables. So dou f by dou x into x minus x naught plus, I am adding, the next one is dou f by dou y into y minus y naught. What is the third variable? The third variable is z. Therefore, I can write dou f by dou z into z minus z naught. This is a linear transformation for three variables. Suppose if I have a function u which has three variables x, y and z, and the other function is nothing but, that is we are having those x, y and z, all the three are of the same function, let me take it as t. Then my du by dt, because I started a function from u and ended with t. So du by dt is equal to, what is the first one? We have x. Therefore, my u is partially differentiated with respect to x, but x is a function of t. So dx by dt. Then, what is the second one? The second one is nothing but y. So dou u by dou y. Y is in the function of t. So dy by dt. What is the third one? Now the third one is, I have with respect to z. So dou u by dou z into dz by dt.